Jite Bhauji is with us during this inaugural session. Rosmika, should I start?
Yes, doctor, you can
Oh,
start and start
namaskar.
the recording.
Barbad sir, भाव का फेस वहाँ पे ले जाइए मोबाइल. Dr. Gupta sir will talk. Dr. Gupta from Bhopal will talk with him. Barbad sir. Dr. Gupta has joined. You want to talk with him?
Oh, namaskar.
Ranu has left. The problem from Ranu's side.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rosmika.
Yes, doctor.
Hello.
Yes, doctor.
We should start because in presence of Bhav that will be our director, senior person, it will be better.
Sure, doctor, definitely.
Can I introduce you? Please give me the signal, then I will start. Introduce our speaker and guest and our special guest. We
Yes,
inaugurate
doctor.
from Punjab.
Oh, yes, doctor.
Hello viewers. We have Dr. B.R. Gupta from Bhopal. B.R. Gupta from Bhopal, Lal Bahadur Shastri Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital. He will be our speaker. He has already joined with us. And Dr. P.S. Ranu from Punjab. He is our special guest. So very soon we will start our program when the host will give me a signal. Very soon.
चालू होईल थोडा वेळ तुम्ही बोलू शकता चालू होऊन जाईल ते थोडा वेळ इनॉग्रल फंक्शनच आहे ते
Everybody, now we are starting our program, today's seminar, today's webinar. We have our speaker and we have our special guest from Punjab, speaker from Bhopal, Lal Bahadur Shastri Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital, and our Bhav, director of the Antarbharati Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital, Acharya M.G. Jite Bhav, also with us. So with the permission of the Bhav, we would like to start our program today. I introduce the B.R. Gupta sir. He is the principal of the Lal Bahadur Shastri of the Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital, Bhopal. Very popular in the field of homeopathy. He is a good orator. He is academician and principal of that college.
Ayurveda is an alternative system of medicine and make some legal bylaws to save the homeopaths and Ayurveds to work soundly in this COVID-19 situation, because you all know very well that there are certain guidelines of the ICMR, WHO, that they are not accepting homeopathy as a part and or Ayurveda as a part of treatment for the COVID patient. But practically in the fields, we are seeing that whenever a patient comes to us like a COVID-like symptom, so they are getting relief with homeopathy. The fever is vanished within 24 hours, and the patient, the symptoms are abolished, and their antibodies are generated in the body. So all these data should be collected and sent to Ministry of Ayush. So I just wanted to send a message through this webinar that whenever a patient like symptoms with COVID come to you, try to take all the preventive measures, and whenever you treat such patients, you must contact the authorities and send the data of the statistical data of the patient to the authorities. no doubt, Government of India has already put up certain guidelines on the website. So I am having these in my hand also. How the homeopaths can treat COVID patients. The guidelines for homeopathic practitioners for COVID-19. These are the guidelines. So I request everybody to download these guidelines from the Ayush website and work practically as per the instructions of the government to safely and legally. So this is my message today in this today's webinar. So now I'll not take much of the time. I'm really thankful to the organizers and especially Bhauji, our main pattern of this session. So my, you can say my wishes to all the members, all the organizers. So at last, I would declare this session open and definitely will be benefited with this session. So I have requested all the students also, because in Punjab we are having 3 medical colleges. So the students will also try to join. Thank you so much. Best of luck to the speaker and best wishes to all the organizers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, Roshmika. Please PowerPoint presentation. Thank you, sir. Dr. Ranu sir, thank you. Stay with us. Thank you. So many people from senior professor has been joined already. They have joined. So please stay with us. Dr. Cyrus sir raised his hand. Cyrus sir, stay with us because it is not possible to allow all the making a host. So we are going to start the program. Please, Dr. B.R. Gupta sir, start your program. B.R. Gupta already in introduction I have told about him. He is the senior most doctor, physician and principal of the Lal Bahadur Shastri Homeopathy Medical College in Bhopal. So please start your program, sir. Please start your program.
Hello friends. Very good morning. How are you? Puni how? आप कैसे हैं? आपण कसे आहात? Myself introducing Mr. Dr. B.R. Gupta, Principal, LBS Homeopathic Medical College, Bhopal. Friends, I am starting my Sandesh in the name of God, Lord Ganesha, and under the therapeutic umbrella of Master Hanuman. I am very much thankful to my best friend Dr. Vishwas Gore, जिनके विश्वास के ऊपर आज मैं यहाँ पर आमंत्रित हूँ. And also I am very much thankful to Dr. Akhilesh Khan, जिनके अखिल ईस्ट की सारी महत्वपूर्ण योजनाओं के तहत ये आज का प्रोग्राम आप सुन पा रहे हैं. इसके लिए मैं उनको बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ देता हूँ. वैसे ही मेरे कलीग Dr. Ranu, I am very much thankful, who is inaugurating this function, auspicious occasion. I am also very much thankful to Dr. Bargat and all the team of Antar Bharati Homeopathic Medical College, Nagpur. Friends, I am started my Sandesh or lecture, that is case taking in day-to-day practice.
हो हो मला आठवतं नाही इथे परीक्षा घ्यायला आले होते. 7:30 7:15 पर्यंत परीक्षा चालली होती संध्याकाळी महाराष्ट्र कॉन्सिलची. तर हे थकले तर हे टेबल होतं त्याच्यावरच झोपले. हा नाही, B.R. गुप्ता म्हणून स्पीकर आहे आजच्या.
Sir, as you know, the birthplace of Master Hanuman was famous for 3 things. One is the porcelain painting, second is the air river, and third one is the Aldrich Castle. Likewise, this webinar is taken place at the Uparajadhani of Mumbai or Maharashtra, Mumbai as Nagpur. And Nagpur is also famous for 3 things. Number one, as you all are aware and knowing, oranges. For oranges, Nagpuri संतरी म्हणून सगळ्यात महाराष्ट्रात पूर्ण भारतामध्ये सगळं आहे. हे पूरे भारतवर्ष में नागपुरी संतरा जो है वो प्रसिद्ध है। सेकंड इज डॉक्टर एमपी झिगरे, डॉक्टर मधुकर गणपतराव धीरे, जो कि मेरे रोल मॉडल है, who is the त्याग मूर्ति बोधिसत्व और जो समर्पित व्यक्तिमत है होम्योपैथी के लिए और सारे समाज के लिए, उनको मैं वंदन करता हूँ, नमस्कार करता हूँ। एंड थर्ड थिंग और डॉक्टर कासिम who is a direct disciple of Dr. J.N. Kanjilal. Dr. J.N. Kanjilal was a disciple to Dr. P.K. Bose, and P.K. Bose was direct disciple to Dr. J.T. Kane. So this generation disciple Dr. J.T. Kane to Dr. P.K. Bose, P.K. Bose to Dr. J.N. Kanjilal, Dr. J.N. Kanjilal, Kasim Lingawala, and I am the disciple of Dr. Kasim Lingawala. So I am proud to be disciple of Dr. Kasim Lingawala. I am very much thankful to Dr. Kasim sir, and because Dr. Kasim, I am here. Hello. आएगी ना आवाज क्यों नहीं आएगी? हेलो 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 Sir, I am given these references in the aspect of case taking, because case taking is very much important phase in homeopathic practice. Knowledge of how to take the case situation, we are not fulfill the criteria, the goal, the achievement of cure in our practice. So case taking is the first and foremost important thing in the life of homeopathic practice. So these oranges, I am taken a symbolic form to discuss this case taking. As the case taking, Dr. Hahnemann says that the case taking must have to be a full, round, true and uncontaminated. These four features must have to be there to fulfill the criteria of case taking. Likewise, very similar to oranges. Oranges is a true fruit. It is available in a very pure form. It is round and the juices are uncontaminated. So oranges is very similar that we are requiring the case taking, the form of case taking, that the case taking must have to be full, round, true and uncontaminated. Full means no symptoms is yet to come to obtain by the homeopathic physician. Round means complete. Complete means whole. In homeopathy, there is a holistic concept, patient as a whole. So the case must have to be completed with the holistic aspect, that is a round. Third one is a true. True means pure. No other symptoms is to be there except the true picture, true sensation, true symptoms of the patient, what the patient feels, what the patient experiences. All these are there in a true form. And last is uncontaminated. This must have to be uncontaminated, without any contamination. Means the pure form of the totality of symptoms must have to be obtained by the physician. So there are four aspects of case taking is there. Number one is individualization, which is discuss. Nahin? Hello. Hello. Hello.
So we can hear you, Dr. Gupta.
Yes.
You can continue.
Yes. So there are 4 objects of case taking. What I am studying and what I am delivering during my lectures. Number 1 is the individualization, which is stated in aphorism 82, 118 and 119. Individualization. This इंडिविजुअलाइजेशन का जो सिद्धांत है, इसके पहले डॉक्टर हैनीमन ने जो प्रतिपादित किया था, what Dr. Hahnemann was discussed. Dr. Hahnemann was not the first person who discussed the principles of individualization, but before Dr. Hahnemann, Hippocrates was the person who was also given emphasizes importance for the strict individualization. So individualization, as everybody is aware, that no 2 persons are same or similar. Every person is having their own quality or susceptibility by which they are express themselves, they are present themselves. So in homeopathy, we are having a strict individualization that must have to be followed by everybody. The strict individualization is still needed and must be needed during the case taking, not only during the case taking, but the entire phenomena of cure. There is a first and foremost thing that is required, that is a strict individualization. If there are 10 patients, those who are suffering from malaria, they are having a very common totality of symptoms, shivering, fever, hot, and all these totality of symptoms are there. But everybody is not required. The one medicine, maybe a gelsemium, maybe Eupratorium purpureum, maybe a Gentiana cirrhata, all others. But everybody is required a deeper medicine because they are express themselves with the desire, aversion, sleep, dreams, behavior, attitude, and whatnot. Things are there which are to be learned, and according to that we must have to prescribe our homeopathic medicine according to the strict methodology of strict individualization. Second point, which is a diagnosis. Diagnosis doesn't mean that we are taken into consideration the name of the disease, or we are not treated in our homeopathy the name of the disease or according to the name of the disease. In allopathy, the diseases are designated on the basis of few dominant character of the pathological investigation. But in our homeopathy, diagnosis means to know the nature of disease. डायग्नोसिस का जो मतलब है होम्योपैथी में, वो मतलब है कि हमको डिसीज का जो नेचर है उसके बारे में हमको सारी जानकारी करना चाहिए. अब डिसीज का जो नेचर है वो क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ डिसीज? डिसीज इज गोइंग टू बी एक्सप्रेस देमसेल्फ विद द विजिबल एविडेंसेस. व्हाट आर दोज विजिबल एविडेंसेस? Visible evidences are nothing but they are the totality of symptoms. Totality of symptoms means the aggregate of the total or the sum of the totals by which the patient is going to define what he is feeling, what he is experiences, the ailments or the suffering. Totality of symptoms, then total means complete, the whole. And symptoms, everything that happens around us, symptoma. And symptoms is a cry of vital force, because vital force is a dynamic force. It is an invisible force. It is not going to be seen with the naked eyes, nor through the instrument, nor any of the machines, but it is only going to be experiences. It is going to be seen with the visible form on the external part of the body and mind. So totality of symptoms is a cry of vital force. When the vital force is going to be disturbed or deranged, all these derangements are going to be seen or shown in the form of totality of symptoms. So totality of symptoms is a cry of vital force, and totality of symptoms is a language of nature. So those who are knowing very well the language of nature, they don't face any problem to produce or to portray the image of the disease. And when the vital force, the internal economy victimize, they are express themselves in the form of totality of symptoms. So the diagnosis is also another forms are there. One is a nosological diagnosis. It is going to be concerned related with the material pathology, which is going to be followed by modern medicine based on pathological investigation. Nosological diagnosis is based on pathological investigation. Few dominant pathological investigation, they are framing or they are given the name of the totality of symptoms, and according to the name of the disease, they are treating the disease. There is no role in homeopathy for the nosological diagnosis. We are not treated the patient according to the name of the diagnosis, given the name or framing the name. But nosological is certainly important in day-to-day practice, even by the homeopathic physicians also. Nosological diagnosis help us in writing of the certificate of suffering, death certificate, hospital admission, hospital discharges, and for the court evidences. And also important one, that pathology is a language of miasm. To learn to know the stages of the disease, the depth of the disease, and the further complication, we are requiring to learn to know the pathological investigation, which is definitely certainly plays an important role to distinguish the acquired miasm. Then third one is a etiological diagnosis. In allopathy, they are concerned with the etiological diagnosis, and they are going to learn the cause of the disease. Cause means material cause of the disease. In modern medicine, they are concerned with the material cause, that is known as a materia peccans, offending matter. That they seems to feel that these offending matter are responsible for the arises of all the disease. Any of the infections are there, bacterial infection, virus infection, or any sort of infections are the cause of appearance of the disease. But Master Hahnemann says that they are the scavengers, material cause are the scavengers, and Kent says that it is the end product of the disease, and which is widely discussed by Dr. Hahnemann in his introduction of Organon in the 5th edition. Third is a personal diagnosis. Various aspects are covered in personal diagnosis. And fourth is a miasmatic diagnosis. Miasmatic diagnosis is very much concerned, and we are practicing on the basis of only miasmatic diagnosis. Miasmatic diagnosis is based on the dynamic pathology. Everything is going to be concerned in homeopathy, that is a dynamic pathology. Behind every totality of symptoms, miasm is working or lurking. Hahnemann says that without miasm, no symptoms is appear, persist, or even grow worse. As we know, symptoms is completed when these 5 elements are present: location, sensation, modality, concomitance, and causation, according to Dr. Hahnemann. And as per Dr. Kent, 6 elements are there for completing the symptoms, that is a site, time, modification, extension, location, and sensation. So while diagnosis, we must know the causative factor. In acute disease, exciting causes are responsible, and in chronic disease, maintaining cause and fundamental cause is responsible, which is to be learned very carefully. So we must have to know, we must have to learn, as in the aphorism number 3, Dr. Hahnemann is very much aware, the homeopathic physician, that the hurdles, and these hurdles are to be recovered it is a duty of the homeopathic physician. Number 5 originally was discussed by Dr. Hani, that the cause of the disease in acute disease are the exciting cause, which are fundamental miasm, and when the sora, the fundamental miasm is going to be explode out, they are going to express themselves sudden onset in the various forms, and which are to be learned very easily because all the symptoms are very self-evident. And in chronic disease, the maintaining causes and the fundamental causes which are to be learned, which is very important. So we may learn from a very simple example for acute disease how these exciting causes are important and how they are playing the important role to tracing the image of acute disease as well as selecting a single simillimum. In my practice, I had been experienced a small child comes to my clinic with his mother saying that the child is suffering from fever, pain in extremities, nasal discharge, headache. Other than no history was given to me. I had been examining the patient, but I have not seen any more symptoms. What the symptoms is going to be expressed by the mother of the child. After inquiring of the 2-3 days history, I was asking the mother of the child. The mother was saying that the child was going to playing the whole day in a water park, and since he was suffering from fever, nasal discharge, and pain in extremities and headache. So my ideas are very much clear. With the instance, the mother was saying that the child was playing in a water park for the whole day, and the medicine is going to become in front of my eyes. And the medicine, if you are reading the Allen's keynote, it is discussed that appear bathing in water. And I was prescribed Antimco 3 doses, and the child was recovered from the problem of acute manifestation. In Allen's keynote, it was mentioned that ailments are coming because of bathing in river. At the time of Dr. Hahnemann, there was a concept of river, but nowadays, अभी हमारे जीवन में नदियों का महत्व कम हो गया और नदियां सारी विलुप्त हो गई, मगर डॉक्टर हनीमन के समय में बहुत सारी नदियां प्रेजेंट थी और उस टाइम में बच्चे नदियों पे नहाने जाते थे. इसीलिए एलिमेंट्स विच आर गोइंग टू बी अराइजेस बिकॉज ऑफ द बाथिंग इन रिवर. बट अभी नया जो कंसेप्ट आ गया 21वीं शताब्दी का जो कंसेप्ट है वो आ गया, वाटर पार्क का कंसेप्ट आ गया. सो आई हैव टेकन द रूब्रिक bathing in water park and I was prescribed the medicine and the patient was recovered. Another case which is going to be discussed to you, that a baby suffering from pain in throat, difficult deglution, slight fever, running nose, sneezing. All these are the common symptoms. And as you are knowing that on the basis of common symptoms, we are unable to portray as well as unable to select a single simillimum. So I must have to be asked mother that to describe what happens in previous 2-3 days. And for my knowledge, the mother was given the history that they had been attended the marriage ceremony, and in marriage ceremony, the child was eaten ice cream in envelope. And because of eating of ice cream envelope, the cause is present over there. I had taken into granted, and the elements which are appeared due to eating ice cream, I had prescribed a very simple medicine, Pulsatilla 200, 3 doses was given, and for my surprise, the patient was all right with the 3 doses of Pulsatilla. By all these examples, you are might knowing that the cause of the acute disease are very simple, and that are the exciting cause which are going to exciting the fundamental miasm, and this fundamental miasm which is a sleeping one, which is a dormant one, and when we are exciting because of various aspects, whether they are the exciting factor, and because of that numerous totality of symptoms are going to be appear. But in acute distress, my request is there that at least you must have to concern, you must have to ask the exciting causes, which are definitely plays the important role and which will certainly help you in selection of a single simillimum. So in acute distress, we must have to learn the exciting causes which excited the fundamental miasm and explode out in the form of numerous symptoms. To learn the chronic distress, so many factors are responsible for that. So it must have to be sincerely, minutely observed by the physician. And it is going to be discussed in aphorism number 98 that the minute peculiarities are to be learned, are to be obtained by the homeopathic physician. Master Hahnemann says that to obtain true image of the chronic disease, the physician must have to be a true observer or the keen observer. The keen observer is a true scientist. Master Hahnemann says that those who are the keen observer, minute observer, they are to be learned as a true scientist. When Kant says that he must have to be perceived, you must have to possess a perceiving power to learn, to know the totality of symptoms of the chronic disease. As chronic disease having the long history from 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years, or 20 years, and most of the time the patient is forgetting most of the totality of symptoms, or the patient is so used to that he is not given any importance to the previous history or the past history or the habitats while discussing the phenomena of chronic disease. And that's why Hahnemann says that it is very difficult to obtain, to image the portrait of the chronic disease. I have experiences that chronic diseases are very difficult to learn, to treat. But if you are having a keen observation, minute observation, or true observation, then you will not going to face any difficulty to treat such types of chronic disease. I would like to share one case which was treated by me. Friends, I am very clearly defined that I am not proud to say that I have treated. I have only given the medicine, but the sole जो भी उसका महत्व है और जो भी credit है, all the credit goes to the homeopathy only. I am the only mediator, that I am only prescribed the medicine, I am only given the medicine to the patient. But the whole things are going to be happen with the homeopathy and homeopathy only. I had treated one case, young girl who had been to my clinic, age 16 years, multiple warts on the fingers, and she was suffering from last 1.5 years and having no other complaints. Absolutely, she was normal and she was not having any complaints. She was not given any personal history, past history, or family history. As there is a requirement to learn to portray the chronic disease, she was not given any history. I had been asked to his mother, to her mother, to her father, and everybody, those who are nursing or those who are relative of the child, but nobody was given any information to me. And after 2-3 months, I had been treated the child with so many medicine, but having absolutely no response. इसमें मैं एक ही कमेंट्स करना चाहता हूं, जब तक आप 100% सिमिलिमम का सिलेक्शन नहीं करते, तब तक आप कितनी भी होम्योपैथिक दवाइयों का प्रिस्क्रिप्शन करेंगे, आपको कभी भी सफलता हासिल नहीं होगी. और इस केस में मैं भी थोड़ा निराश हो गया था. I am also frustrated that why the cure is not taken place, why the improvement is not there. Even I am given all the medicine which was mentioned in a repertory for the wards. Ultimately, at the last, I had asked the mother of the child that you may come to my clinic in the evening time. That time is free for me to take on the history once again. The mother of the child was saying that in the evening time she was very much busy and not given any time to come to clinic, and the child is hesitant to come to clinic alone. So two things which are discussed by mother of the child, that in her mind immediately something is going to be struck. Two rubrics are going to be given by the mother of the child. One is fears of to be alone and fears of dark. And once the medicine is going to become in my mind, and that medicine, as everybody is knowing, in Kent's repertory, fears alone at night. Stramonium is given 3 marks. Only 3 remedies are there, and among these, stramonium was given in 3 marks remedy in bold capital letter, and I was prescribed stramonium 200 in 3 doses, and like a magic, all the warts from the finger of the child is gone away. Afterwards, after 7 or 10 days, the mother of the child comes to my clinic, and so many things are going to be saying by the mother of the child कि डॉक्टर साहब आप 2-3 महीने से मेरे बच्चे को ट्रीट कर रहे हैं, मगर अभी तक वो ठीक नहीं हुआ था, और अभी आपने कौन सी जादू की पुड़िया दे दी कि 7 दिन के अंदर मेरे बच्चे के जो वार्ड्स थे वो खत्म हो गए। फिर आपने पिछले 3 महीनों में मेरी बच्ची को बार बार क्यों आपके क्लिनिक में बुलाया, और कौन सी ऐसी दवाइयाँ दी जिससे ठीक नहीं हो सकता था? क्या आपके मन में ये नहीं था कि आप बच्ची को ठीक कर दे करके? मैंने बोला ऐसा नहीं है, जब तक आप पूरा पिक्चर हमारे को नहीं देते हैं, उसके बारे में कोई जानकारी नहीं देते हैं, तब तक हम भी आपको कोई मदद नहीं कर सकते हैं। एंड लाइकवाइज 2 symptoms was given by the mother. So Dr. Kent given a supreme importance to the mind of the patient, and these 2 symptoms of the mind of the patient open the path for the prescription of the stramonium 200 in 3 doses. Again, another case which was very important in my life, a patient aged 35 years. Again, he was also suffering from a soft pendulated warts, and he was medicine to the patient not responding any way, and no symptoms going to be recovered. I had gone to the mandir, and at mandir he was meeting me. I have asked him that क्या मंदिर रोजाना आते हैं? उसने कहा कि डॉक्टर साहब मैं मंदिर में तो रोजाना आता हूँ, और अगर मैं नहा धोकर मंदिर में नहीं आता हूँ तो मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि मेरे जीवन में कुछ तो भी कमियां रह गई, और चाहे बिजनेस हो पर मंदिर आना नहीं छोड़ता, मैं भगवान की पूजा करना नहीं छोड़ता हूँ। और उस मंदिर में मुझे ये रूब्रिक मिल गया उस पेशेंट के द्वारा कि पेशेंट ने मुझे ये बता दिया कि वो मंदिर में रोजाना आना चाहता है, और उसके अंदर रिलीजन के प्रति बहुत आस्था है, निष्ठा है। और एक सिम्टम्स जो कि रेपर्टरी में दिया गया है, रिलीजियस मैनिया, और आई हैड टेकन दिस रूब्रिक फॉर द प्रिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द पेशेंट, and the medicine was stramonium. I had prescribed stramonium in 1 ml, only single dose was given, and my surprise, all the symptoms which was there in a multiple warts on face, in no warts was there, no warts was present, and patient was very much happy that yes, homeopathy is having a miracles. It is the miracle which was not given by Dr. B.R. Gupta, but this miracles was given because of homeopathy. We are not follow up the principles of homeopathy. सिर्फ हम लोग अपने आप को होम्योपैथ कहलाने में बहुत गर्व महसूस करते हैं, मगर हम हैनिमेनियन प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते हैं, हैनिमेन्स के नियमों का पालन नहीं करते हैं, और इसीलिए हम कई जो केसेस है उसमें फेल्यूर हो जाते हैं। और हमारे कि हम होम्योपैथी को तत्वता मूलता समझ नहीं पाते, इसलिए हम लोग उसमें बहुत सी पेशेंट में फेलियर हो जाते हैं। One another interesting case, which is very interesting, and this is not come under the domain of medicine or homeopathic practice. A very small child come to me along with her mother, and the mother was complaining कि जब उसको पलने में या झूले में सुलाते हैं तो patient was the whole time crying and crying only, and when they are carried the child was absolutely happy and normal, laughing and playing all the activities. So I am also surprising, and according to the materia medica, according to my knowledge, I had prescribed, as you very well known, the medicine chamomilla. So chamomilla 30, so many doses was given to the child, but having no improvement in the instantes, और वो जो था instant, उसमें कोई भी relief नहीं आया. Ultimately, I had been visited the house of the child, and I asked the mother of the child कि मैं उसके झूले को देखना चाहता हूँ. When I was visited and I had examined the jhula, in that I have seen that there is some pricking point which was there, and when it is going to pricking the, in this case there is no requirement of the medicine. I have to ask to eradicate that pricking point, and the child was stopped to crying. This is also such types of miracles are there present in your day-to-day practice. Various types of patients you are going to across and going to treat it. It is one of the very interesting case which was treated. जैसा कोई जासूस होता है वैसा काम मैंने किया, और surprisingly I was getting the relief from that. The child is crying when it is going to be keeping in palna. So you must have to open your senses. Always you must have to open your all the senses, and by all the senses आप उसमें सब चीजों पे विजय पा सकते हैं. इसके लिए आपको सारे जो सेंसेस है, नाक, आँख, कान, इनको सबको खुला रखना पड़ेगा. इनको सबको always you must have to be open by means of to learn the various aspects of case taking. Then one case which is going to share with you, that is related in chronic disease, how past history playing the important role. अब इसमें पास्ट हिस्ट्री जो है वो कैसे इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है, उसके बारे में डॉक्टर हैनीमन ने एफोरिज्म 93 में बताया कि कॉशियस इंट्रोगेशन. देयर आर 4 एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द इंट्रोगेशन एंड क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन. While we are completing the case of the patient, you must have to cross examination, and this cross examination is playing the important role, and you may get the various information for the treatment of the patient. So sorry, I am taken a break. I am inviting and welcome Dr. Dattatreya Kadam, who is a principal of Nasik Homeopathic Medical College, Nasik, and who is a very good friend of mine. He had been to there in my college various times to conducted the practical examination, and he was also working at professor in Aryant Homeopathic Medical College, Sendwa, and he is very much fond of homeopathy, and he is always there ready to learn homeopathy from all the people, those who are having a great knowledge of the homeopathy. I am also welcome Dr. Nityanand Tiwari ji, who is a role model for me, and I am learning so many things from Dr. Nityanand Tiwari. I am welcome Dr. Nityanand Tiwari, who is a role model. Once again, I am saying I am welcoming with a heart Dr. Nityanand Tiwari. So friends, I am going to discuss one more case, and in that case, the past history playing the important role. One patient, old patient, aged 72. I was starting my practice at the age of 22, and I was very much young during the time of practicing. And the patient come to me who is having an age of 72 years. So there is a vast difference. He was not given confidence in me. He was asking, वो मुझे पूछते हैं कि क्या आप ही डॉक्टर हैं, क्या आप ही होम्योपैथिक प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. So he was not very much faith in me and asking various times, आप ही डॉक्टर हैं करके. मैंने कहा हाँ मैं ही डॉक्टर हूँ, मेरे पास में डिग्री है और मैं होम्योपैथिक की प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ. And after that he was given a complaint that he is having a burning in urination drop by drop, great staining, and all these common symptoms he was narrating. And I am listening the patient with very patiently, but no other symptoms was given other than these common symptoms by the patient. But I had seen the patient very minutely, and I have find, and I feel that something is wrong. The symptoms are not going to be appear onset और अपने आप तो नहीं आए होंगे. Something is wrong in past history of the patient. So I had been asked so many questions, interrogation. 4 aspects of interrogation is there: interrogation, special interrogation, then cautious interrogation. These are the interrogation. All the processes are done by me, but no symptoms was given by the patient. और फिर मैंने थक के उसको जो symptoms थे उसके according मैंने मेडोरिनम 200 के 3 डोजेस दे दिए और मैं उस पेशेंट को भूल गया. 8-10 दिन के बाद में वो पेशेंट मेरे क्लिनिक में आया और मेरे ऊपर इतना जोर से चिल्लाने लगा, अरे डॉक्टर साहब आपने कौन सी दवाई दे दी, मेरे को तो ये हो गया, मेरे को वो हो गया. मैंने बोला क्या हो गया? तो ही सेइंग दैट ही वाज अपीयरिंग पस फॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम द यूरिनल डिस्चार्जेस. उसने कहा कि मेरे को आज तक के कभी नहीं हुआ और आज कैसा हो गया. मुझे भी बड़ा सरप्राइजिंग लगा, मगर मैं बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट था क्योंकि मैंने मेडोरिनम दिया था. और आफ्टर गिवन द मेडोरिनम अकॉर्डिंग टू द हेरिंग्स लॉ ऑफ क्यूर, रिवर्स ऑफ अपीयरेंस, जो पुराने सिम्टम्स है निकल के बाहर आते हैं, ये मुझे ज्ञान था. और मैंने बोला होम्योपैथिक दवाई से कुछ नहीं होता और ये
एकदम सिंपल सांगतोय
और इससे ऐसे कोई सिम्टम्स नहीं आ सकते हैं. मैंने कहा आप सच्ची बताइए कि आपको इसके पहले क्या हुआ था. And ultimately he was saying after cautious interrogation that he was suffering from gonorrhea and was treated by the allopathic medicine. He was taken an injection of Conidur, and after that he was recovered from the gonorrheal discharge. So after prescription of the medorinum 203 doses, the previous history of the patient once again going to be appear, reverse order of appearance जो वहाँ पे हुई. And afterwards I had been treated the patient, and patient was recovered from all the complaints which he was facing. So in case taking, there are present complaint, personal history, family history, and past histories. All these histories are playing the important role in taking the case history of the patient. And in my 40 years of practice, I am following one formula, that is 4 Ws. I think so you are very well aware 3 Ws in your day-to-day practice. The causative factor for the chronic ailments, that are the 3 Ws, that is wealth, wine, and wife. These 3 Ws are there, which are responsible for appearance of very many factors. And आदमी जो दुखी है ये जो सारा संसार दुखी है ये 3 चीजों की वजह से दुखी है, 3 W's की वजह से, दैट इज वाइफ, वाइन एंड वेल्थ। हर आदमी, हर इंसान इन 3 चीजों के पीछे भाग रहा है और उसकी जो रेस है ये कभी खत्म होने वाली रेस नहीं है। और इस रेस के अंदर जो लोग सहभागी हो गए वो लोग सब दुखी है, उनके मन में कहीं शांति नहीं है और इसीलिए सारा देश शांति की खोज में भारत में आ रहा है। और भारत में जो होम्योपैथी की जो इमेज है, जो होम्योपैथी का जो क्रेज है, जो होम्योपैथी का स्थान है, आज देश में, आज सारे विश्व में प्रथम नंबर के ऊपर है। इसलिए है क्योंकि हमारे मनों में शांति है, हमारे मनों में पेशेंस है, हमारे मनों में लिसनिंग एटीट्यूड है। ये जो सारी चीजें हैं, ये सारी चीजें भी केस टेकिंग के लिए अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है। एफोरिज्म 83 में डॉक्टर हैनीमन ने कहा है कि 6 फैक्टर्स आर रिक्वायर्ड to take the case history of the patient. First is a keen observation. Second is a unprejudiced observer. Third is a sound judgment. Fourth is a open mind. Fifth is a having a patience. And sixth is a listening attitude. अब आप बोलेंगे ओपन माइंड क्या है? ओपन माइंड यानी अपनी जो दिमाग की जो फ्रंट एनालिस है उसको ओपन करना, ये नहीं है। ओपन माइंड्स का मतलब है when Dr. Hahnemann goes to the Leipzig, the father of Master Hahnemann made a quotation and the quotation was don't accept, don't reject, prove everything that hold fast। यानी डॉक्टर हैनीमन के फादर ने जो कोटेशन दिया था, किसी की भी बात पर विश्वास मत करो, इजीली किसी की बात के ऊपर विश्वास मत करो, किसी भी बात को रिजेक्ट मत करो, किसी की बात के ऊपर इमीडिएटली रिस्पॉन्ड मत करो, अविश्वास मत करो। हर एक चीज को सच्चाई की धरातल के ऊपर, कसौटी के ऊपर नाप तोल करके फिर ही उसके ऊपर विश्वास करो। कोई अगर मुझे कुछ कहता है तो मुझे उसे कसौटी के ऊपर तोलना है, फिर ही उसके ऊपर विश्वास करना है। वैसा ही पेशेंट ने जो भी सिम्टम्स हमको दिए हैं, जो भी सिम्टम्स हमको बताए हैं, आंख मूंद के ऊपर उसके ऊपर विश्वास नहीं करना है। उसको हमको सच्चाई के धरातल के ऊपर जानना है, समझना है और फिर उसका अनुमान लगा के तभी हमको उसको अपने केस रिकॉर्ड में दर्ज करना है और उसी के आधार पर हमको एक मेडिसिन देना है। तो देयर आर 3 W's which are everybody knows, but I am discussing about 4 W's. First is what, second is where, third is when, and fourth is why. What is concerned with the symptoms and sensation. There are more than 6 things. What? Second, knowledge one must have to learn where, the location. Location is very much important. जो भी symptoms है वो कहाँ पर उपस्थित है. Then when का मतलब है time modality. Time modality is a precise are the important one in tracing the image. And last is a why. Why means causation, circumstances and concomitants. So these 4 W's are very much important. What, where, when and why. अभी सारी दुनिया जो है W जो है वो W करके एक पिक्चर आई थी, उस W के पीछे भाग रही थी कि उसमें 2 करोड़ रुपए का पैसा छिपा हुआ था, उस 1 W के पीछे भाग रही थी। हमको उस 1 W के पीछे नहीं भागना है, हमको 4 W's के पीछे भागना है। What, where, when and why. So they are concerned with the time commencement, time and season, mode of origin, sudden or gradual. जो totality of symptoms है, whether they are sudden or gradual, इससे हमको ये मालूम पड़ेगा whether the patient is acute, subacute or the chronic one. Then probable cause, आपको ये probable cause जानना है, injury, shock, illness and drug history. Drug history was discussed in aphorism 91. Then treatment already adopted, drug और वंडरफुल ड्रग्स। ये जो ड्रग्स है या वंडरफुल ड्रग्स है, क्या ये पेशेंट उसका सेवन करता है, उसके बारे में हमको जानकारी करना है। फिफ्थ इज पेशेंट हैबिट्स, क्या पेशेंट अल्कोहल लेता है, नारकोटिक लेता है, तंबाकू खाता है, टी और कॉफी का एडिक्ट है, ये सारी जानकारियां हमको लेना है। देन पर्सनल हिस्ट्री, डोमेस्टिक, सोशल, मैरिड, अनमैरिड, एंड रिगार्डिंग द चिल्ड्रन, domestic and social history of the patient, the cause of the chronic disease discussed by Dr. Hahnemann in aphorism number 94. And lastly, the 7th point is past history, childhood to adult. तो जो पेशेंट का जो माइलस्टोन है, उस माइलस्टोन के बारे में हमको जानकारी करना है। डिलेड इन डेंटिशन, डिलेड इन वॉकिंग एंड डिलेड इन टॉकिंग, इन सारी 3 चीजों के बारे में हमको विस्तृत तरीके से पेशेंट की हिस्ट्री लेना है। इन 3 चीजों को जब आप लोगे तब आपको मियास्मेटिक डिस्क्रेशिया जो है उसके बारे में भी पूरी जानकारी हो जाएगी। देन यू मस्ट हैव टू लर्न वेनेरियल डिसीज, हिस्ट्री ऑफ एसटीडी, इंजुरी, एक्सीडेंट, इफेक्ट्स ऑन माइंड, देन टेंडेंसी टू ब्लीडिंग, सफोकेशन एंड कोल्ड अटैक, and all this you must have to obtain, and then the true image of the chronic disease is going to be completed by asking, by interrogation, and the efforts which are taken by you for the purpose of to complete the picture, that is a holistic picture of the chronic disease. So by this I am taken your permission to stop my delivering the lecture. I think this will definitely certainly helpful, and this will definitely helping in practice of homeopathy, that how to practice homeopathy and how to take the case history of the patient in day-to-day practice. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Homeopathy.
Hello, Rasmika, please allow me. Rasmika, please allow me. Dr. Karthik, please allow me to talk. Dr. Karthik.
I've already let him come in, doctor. You can ask him to unmute and talk.
Okay. You unmuted. Okay. Dr. Karthik, what happened? Our principal sir is with us. Dr. Visas Gore, please allow him. Host, Dr. Principal sir. Dr. VC Gore sir with us. Dr. Karthik, please allow him.
He's already in, doctor, as a panelist. He has to unmute himself.
Dr. Principal sir, please unmute your audio and video from your side. Principal sir, Dr. Visas Gore sir, please unmute your audio or video from your side. There is option, your friend is just completed his lecture. Dr. B.R. Gupta sir, Principal sir, you are visible, you are connected, you have been connected, but why you are not opening your Principal sir? I think he has left. Principal sir, please open your audio and video. आप कहाँ पे है? प्रिंसिपल है वहाँ पे? No, I am calling him. So whether you will come or not, tell me. You please open your audio and video. Dr. Barbat sir, please open your audio and video. Now we have to complete. Any question from any side? Any question? Dr. Azaruddin Sheikh is asking, sir, can you arrange class? Dr. Gupta sir? Dr. Gupta sir, can you hear me? Hello? Dr. Gupta sir, you have unmuted yourself. You have muted. Dr. Gupta sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
One question from Dr. Azharuddin Sheikh. Sir, can you arrange class for mental symptom? Can you arrange from class for mental symptoms? Question from Azharuddin Sheikh.
Mental
Can you
symptom.
arrange? Can you arrange? You please can see the chat box also. Can we arrange class for mental symptom? Barbad sir, open your mic.
क्या डॉक्टर अजहरुद्दीन क्या बोल रहे हो?
Azharuddin, please listen.
Dr. Azharuddin from where, sir?
From Nagpur, probably Nagpur.
अच्छा.
Not cricketer.
What is the question, sir?
Can you arrange class for mental symptoms? Can you arrange class for mental symptom? Is it his question?
Yes, yes. I will able to arrange the symptoms of the mentals.
Okay.
Dr. Gupta, he is asking you whether you can have another webinar for mental symptoms.
Oh, arrange.
Because he enjoyed
Can
your
you arrange
webinar.
class for, can you arrange class
After
for mental
yes.
symptom? Whether
Yes. I am ready to take the webinar on mental symptoms, but at least you must have to given 7 to 10 days.
Okay. So no other question. Barbad sir,
Yes, sir.
can you open audio and
What is
video?
the link,
Open your
Dr.
audio and video. How you are?
Dr.
You are
Gupta,
not.
for your mental symptoms webinar?
Yes.
Dr. Gupta, will you arrange mental symptom webinar?
Yes, I will.
Or will you arrange another webinar on mental symptoms specially? Dr. Karthik is asking you.
Right now, I am not able to arrange to discuss these mental symptoms. But if some little bit time is given to me, I will going to elaborate all the mental symptoms.
Okay. So we are thinking for arranging mental symptoms because Dr. Naveen Singh is coming with us. Dr. Naveen Singh is coming probably on 22nd. Dr. Naveen Singh from Calcutta Homeopathy Medical College Hospital. Azharuddin, there is information to the all attendants. Dr. Naveen Singh from Calcutta Homeopathy Medical Hospital, he will present on the mental rubrics. Obviously, he will discuss in the details of the mental symptoms and interpretation of the different rubrics of the mental symptom as per the Kent's repertory. So you will get another webinar on 21st of this month. Dr. Naveen Singh will with us and he will deliver his lecture on especially on the mental rubrics of repertory. So we are getting him on 21st of this month. So okay. My viewers, Dr. Barbad sir, open your audio and video. Barbad sir, you are not visible. Barbad sir.
Yes, sir. Video is disabled from the host.
No, not from the host.
Yes, sir. This is what the message I have received.
Dr. Karthik, please allow Dr. Karthik, allow him. Dr. Karthik. Dr. Ranu has left probably. Dr. Ranu left. And now Basant Barbad, Dr. Prashant Barbad. Yes. Thank you, sir. Dr. B.R. Gupta, sir, for your valuable lecture. Thank you,
sir, for inviting me on the webinar and given the opportunity to say something on the webinar. And I am thankful to all the listeners, those who are listening very carefully and sincerely, given me the opportunity, given me the space for delivering my lecture or delivering this webinar. I am very much thankful to all of you, those who have taken the efforts, those who are working hard for making the success of this webinar, and especially of the Nagpur Homeopathic College, Antarbharti Homeopathic Medical College, Dabha, and all of you, very much thankful. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Be with us. Our tomorrow, day after tomorrow session will start at 11. Our speaker is renowned speaker, international speaker, Dr. Ajit Kulkarni. Our special guest will be Dr. Nityanand Tiwari from Mumbai, Professor Emeritus, Dr. M.L. Dhawale Memorial Homeopathy Medical College, Palghar. And our speaker, again I repeat, the speaker is Dr. Ajit Kulkarni, a very popular name in homeopathic field, international speaker. And so I request all the participants today, along with the host, Dr. Gupta, Dr. Datrai, obviously Dr. Tiwari will come as a special guest on that today. So I request Dr. Barbat sir to go through the valedictory session to convey the vote of thanks. Dr. Karthik, a special thanks to you for this particular app. Yes, really it is hazardless. We are not facing any sorts of troubles. So Zoom app, I think, is very much smoothing one for performing in webinar. Thanks, Karthik, Dr. Karthik. And again, I request Dr. Barbat sir, please say vote of thanks.
Dr. Gupta sir, I know very well Dr. B.R. Gupta sir. He was a good teacher, and in the last days, or when I am studying in the college, at that time Dr. Gupta sir is an examiner for we people in a final year. So thank you very much sir for a informative good lecture, and I hope that in a coming series again we call you for another session. So thank you very much sir for your participation and delivering a good lecture on the applied homeopathy. And all the participants and the students of Antar Bharati and other students, those who are belonging from other colleges or PG students, for attending this seminar and made it very successful. That will give an energy to we all people and to the homeopathy and those who are learning homeopathy, learner homeopath. For them, it is a good event. Thank you very much, sir, Gupta sir. Thank you, Dr. Karthik, for giving a new app, Zoom app for this webinar, and Dr. Akhilesh Khan sir, who is taking a pain for this workshop. So thank you very much. I think so. Dr. Gore sir is on our meeting, sir. So I request to Karthik sir to please allow him for his video. Dr. Gore, principal of our college.
Dr. Vishesh Gore, please open your audio and video. Principal sir. Dr. Barbat sir, are you here? Are you there? Are you along with Dr. Principal sir?
आपको बताया था जानवी को रात को नहीं देना, क्योंकि हो सकता था कि वो लाके देगा। हम लोग जब घर से निकले थे 10:05
Dr. Barbat sir, can you hear me?
आपके शॉप के सामने भी
Yes sir, I can hear you.
Sir is where? Sir is office or bank?
No, I am in the office, sir.
Sir कहाँ पे है sir?
He is frequently calling me, Dr. Gore sir.
So you please tell him to open the audio and videos. Dr. Karthik has allowed him.
Okay,
So
now
he's
now
not
he is
logged on. What is the ID which he is logged on?
Dr. Vishesh Gore. Dr. Vishesh Gore. I think now left.
Now he is not participate in the list of participants.
He is not on the attendee list.
No, he is not connected. Dr. Bhargava sir, he is not connected.
Yes. Okay, sir.
He should connect at first. Then Dr. Karthik will allow him. I am also saying.
I think so. He is now in some what I say that complaints are raised that the symptoms of Parkinson.
Okay.
Now somewhat he is in trouble of that. That's why he is left.
So he has left. Now I am seeing the attendance list. Just I am viewing the attendance list. Now he has left.
Yes.
So thank you, Dr. Datrai for attending. Still he is listening our lecture. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we should wind up. Dr. Karthik, okay, please delink the program. Dr. Karthik, please delink the program. Dr. Karthik. Okay.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, now the today's session is end.
We can end the session.
Yes, yes. There is no, because principal is not joining. Principal.
Okay, okay, doctor.
So day after tomorrow we are meeting in the same time at 11.